So going forward in cutting the welt pocket or the back pocket as you may call it, you first need to cut the pocketing, right? Because the fabric of the trouser is what we'll be using as the facing instead. So this is the back pocket. It is folded into two, right? The length is folded by 10 inches. So that is the total length equals 20, right? It's just like drawing and the breadth, which you can call the width, is 8 inches. So you can say, in essence, you can say 20 inches for the length and then 8 inches for the breadth. So that's just it. Okay, now we are going to sew the pleating. So you remember the notched part we notched earlier at the back. This is at the back bodice. So yeah, of course the right side has to face each other. So you come here, make it straight as possible, right? So then you mark 3 inches from the edge. So here we go. So you come here and sew a quarter of an inch, okay, not half inch. So you make it from quarter of an inch here, and then you sew it. Okay, so I cut this in 2 and quarter inch by 7 inches, 2 and quarter, and then 7 inches, right? So this is where I'll be putting it. Remember, this is the pleat. So now we have to, when ironing the pleat, you have to make the iron part face the bottom area, this side. So this is actually how it's ironed, and then this is actually what it looks like, the exterior end. So you come here and then you fold this into two. So you cannot cheat if you can't see, but someone like me, I can just easily trace the gator. So you have to place the gator on the middle side, make it come over the end point a bit, and then you slant it, right? Here's our back pocket. I remember measuring 10 inch by 8 inch, of course. So I notched the middle part. Yeah, I just folded into two and then just notched it. So I'm bringing into this pleated side. I remember that I marked this place. So the pocket or the end of the pocket has to be above this place at least by 1 inch. You can see the line here. So you come here and put it there. Then you make it to be underneath because you'll be sewing your welt pocket on it. So here we are about to sew our back pocket. So we mark 3 inch here. We mark 3 inch here, and then you come here to and mark 3.5 inches. So we are using 5 inch for the width of the welt pocket. So you can see 5 inches. Then I mark the middle 2.5. So the reason why I mark the middle is to make it be in accordance with this line here, with this pleats here. So you bring the, yeah, I think we mark 3 inches. Let me mark it again. So mark 3 inches here, and then we sew from this edge to this edge, and then the same thing likewise to this place. So you notch this place, you cut it because you'll be cutting it, and then you fold this end. Remember, you can see the line or the thread where it stopped, so be careful not to notch that part. And you come here as well, and then you do the same thing likewise here as well. So you have to stop the cutting at least half inch before the ended part here. So you come here like this after you've notched both sides, and then you take this one inside. Remember, you are sewing it on the right side, so you take it inside and then come here. So this is what it looks like outside, and then you fold. You can see this is let's say quarter of an inch. Of course, this quarter of an inch. See, when you want to fold this place to, you fold the exact quarter of an inch that you actually sewed here. You fold it this side too. Looks like when you fold it. So and then you come here, you turn it to the other side here, and then you sew on it, on this sewed part too, on this stitch you sew on it again. So after you've sewed on it, you can see this is actually what it looks like outside. If it is not straight here, you should know you have to undo it and redo it again. So back to the right side, you can see we actually folded one. So now we are doing the same for the second part as well. You repeat the same process. So you use a screwdriver, right? This kind of mouth, and then you push whatever you have here, inside. Then you come here. You can see it's straight already. You can see how straight it is. Yeah. So you come here. You pull this out a bit, and then you run your stitches on this place straight. After you have run your stitches on this side, you come here to do the same. So you can see there are some excess here. You cut them out, of course. Do the same, and then the one that is up above here, right? This one, you cut it away in the same size or width of this one. Yeah. So here we've actually sewed this part on the pocketing alone, not on the clothes together. So you come here and then you fold this into, and then you measure it from the opening of this pocket. You measure it here, make it to be 7 inches. But this will actually be the depth of the pocket. So you notch this part, you fold it like this, notch this part, and then you come here and then you fold it on top of this opening, make it cover the opening, right? It doesn't have to be straight. It might be slant, it might be a bit slant, it might be straight, but the essence of this is just to cover this opening here. So you also come here like this and also notch it by the side. Okay, now so we sew this on the wet pocket. Now this is used to cover this side, because this is actually what it will look like eventually when you finish sewing it. So you can see, so that when you want to open your pocket, you won't be seeing black. So this is actually why this thing is so. And then I sewed it on this part we notched. If you remember the part that I folded back. So you fold it on that line, and then you sew it. And make sure you use the color of the pocketing you are using for the back and for the back stitch, so it will look neat. Imagine if I'm now using burnt orange thread on this black, it will look rough. So now we move on to this. Actually this part, this is actually what it will look like. So you move on like this, you fold this place, and then you fold it on this place. Remember the place we notched first. So you come here and make them align with each other. So you run the stitches half inch here, and then the same thing too, half inches here. So now I have sewed the two sides. You don't need to sew this place because this place is folded. So you just come here. This is actually what it looks like. So you just come here and then turn it inside back. Turn it inside back. So this is what we have. So you use a screwdriver to stick out the edges here, and then you can see. So this is actually what it looks like. So now I have sticked out the points. So what you have to do, you can see this is actually what it looks like. So what you have to do is you come here, you fold this side a bit, yeah, a bit. You make sure you don't stick this place inside so it won't be visible in this side, right? Because whatever you do here is actually, you can see the black here. So you have to make sure, be careful not to stick it inside too much. The only thing you are just trying to achieve is a curve, right? A curve that will just slant here. Okay, so I have run the stitches here. I have run the stitches. You can see from this edge down here. Then you make sew it like this, sew it like this, and then of course you curve it also the same way we curve this end here as well. So you curve it here and then we sew it down to this edge. So this is actually what it will look like at the back. Okay, so once you are done, and importantly, you should iron this place out because yours may not be as smooth as this, because I've not ironed this, right? So once I iron it, it will look more smoother than this. So once you've ironed this place, you will now run the stitches here and then cut this place away. So right now we are sewing the trouser loop. It will be used to hold the button for the back pocket. So after you've turned it in, you try to iron it. You have to iron it, of course. Make sure the joint part is facing you, right? So and then you iron it here like this. So to get the A shape, you come here and fold it like this. You put just your hand like this, and then you fold this one like this. So this is actually what it will look like. So you iron this out, and that's all. And there you have it. Once you've sewed to this edge, so you come here, you of course you carry your lifter, you lift your lifter. So you put this like this, and then you put it inside this place. Now you have to make sure this is in the middle or right on the part of where the pleat was sewed. Okay, so you have to make the line align with each other. Okay, because it has to be in the middle of the pocket. So and then this has to be out by 1 inch. Yeah, it has to be out by 1 inch from this edge, like from this edge. Yeah, it has to be out by 1 inch. So you come here, and make sure while you are sewing, make sure to draw these pockets, to close so it won't be open. Okay, so you continue, and then you reach the edge here, of course, and then you do the same. You come back down and stop. Now we will be adding bias to the back of the back bodies. So here how it is. So you just put it here, and then you sew it down across to the bottom of this side.